first thing that I thought was really strange was when I walked into a convenience store and they'd say, "Ishaimase," maybe 3 people. Even if they can't see me, I hear "Ishaimase, ishaimase, ishaimase," and I'm jumping around like, "Oh my God, how did I do? Did I do something wrong?" And one reason it's strange is because sometimes the workers say it automatically, and it's not coming from a feeling. It's just coming from saying it. And I'm thinking, they're saying welcome, but I don't feel welcome.
Taxi drivers are pretty strange in Japan, I would say. There's 3 kinds of taxi drivers. You have the very friendly, talkative ones that ask you every question imaginable in the same order. You have your taxi drivers that see you as a foreigner and say, "Dame, dame." And then you have your 3rd taxi drivers that try to hit you when you're riding your bike. Subways, as a female, in winter time on Nanboku-sen, there are a lot of men that like the touchy-touchy. And you know the sign that has the hand and the hand grabbing it? I did that a year ago, 2 years ago. I grabbed the guy's hand, I'm like, "Chikan, chikan!" Seriously? Dead serious. Oh, subways are great for that. I think it's more accepted as part of the Japanese culture. I mean, you have like the very traditional culture in Japan, and then you have the subculture, and then you have the subculture, which is what you get in Susukino, you know, the red light district, and the hentai stuff that you see online in manga, like at 7-Eleven. You see guys just standing there reading some hentai manga, and you're like, what are you doing? Oh, it's when you go to Nami Hodai with your friends, and they see that you're a foreigner, and they're like, "Ah, gaijin da!" And then they're like, "Ah, shashin ishou ni totte mo ii desu ka?" You know, and they say, "Can we take your picture?" And then it's just like a gong show of people just wanting to take your picture. I understand Japanese is a mono-nationalistic society. But, you know, if you go back home, it's a cultural melting pot. People wouldn't take your picture just because you're Japanese.
Akiko often asks me permission. May I go to bathroom? It's like, what if I say no? No, you can't. I told her many times, please don't ask, you don't have to ask. But she still does.
I've had many times people tell me strange things like, "Ah, hana takai." In America, that's rude. In Japan, hana takai is kakui or cool or whatever. So that's sort of strange.
Japanese guys, not everyone, but tend to be seem bold. Bold meaning strong, and I'm strong, and that's great because Americans are the same way. But when you really start to talk to them, if you're sitting and you're kind and you start talking, sometimes they get very shy, depending if they're in a group or they're by themselves, especially.
Liquid confidence. I think in Japan, guys are pretty reserved until they drink. Or unless they're on the subway. Then they're not shy.
Then most of my friends here in Japan are women. Which is strange, because most of my friends in America are guys. So I just find more women are easier to talk to in Japan. Sometimes men are strange here in Japan.
Yeah, I mean, of course, there are like all their differences. Like foreign girls are naughty. Yeah. Like, don't put that on record. Yeah. They like to pee. They are very happy. And,